Hi everybody, it's Crystal here. I'm back to do a short, or hopefully a short, setup video. It's actually a gradual setup video of my A5 Malden. Originally I had planned to use my Malden as my personal household binder, agenda, planner, schedules for the kids, home things, anything I'm using social media for my scrapbooking design business, everything in one. As I started to set up my planner about 2 weeks ago, I realized that maybe I should continue to use my Erin Condren planner for my general scheduling of household things, for the kids' schedules, for anything I have to do, and just general note taking. And I would use my Malden to set up all my social media. So anything I do on Facebook or my designs, racks, pen pals, everything inside here. As of now, I haven't written anything inside. I just got my dividers printed and I'm gradually getting things set up, but I will show you what I have so far. And as I work through seeing how things work out over the next few weeks, then I'll do an update video as to anything that I add or anything I take away. So let's get her opened up and we'll have a look at what is inside. So as you can see from the inside, I've decided to go with a Gorgeous Girls theme. Only found out about these beautiful little gorgeous girls only a few short weeks ago. Since then, become totally and utterly obsessed. I think they're gorgeous, and hence the name Gorgeous Girls, obviously. And my little girl Emma, she loves them too. So when she gets her new Filofax, she wants all of her dividers made like mommy's with the Gorgeous Girls as well. So if you look at the left-hand side of my planner, I have a mechanical pencil put in here. I haven't used it yet. I haven't written anything in here yet, but I do plan on carrying a mechanical pencil, and I'm going to put either my new friction pen, or I do have a couple of Colettos that are on the way in the mail, and the pen loop on the side here. I haven't put anything in the zipper pocket as of yet. I plan on putting a few stickers, little notes, things like that. Anything I want to keep contained, I will put in there. Right here, I have a little set of sticky tag notes in varying shades and colors. I also have some Avery repositionable tag labels, whatever you want to call them. I plan on using some of those on the top when I do my sections through the top for the inside middle sections, I guess we'll say. I'm looking for purple in these. If anybody knows where you can get purple ones, please let me know. I can only find the pink and the blue as of yet. These are Avery labels as well. They're almost completely sticky, so if you take them out, they're like this, and they stick to here, so there's this much, so they're perfect for making tabs as well. I'm going with the pink and purple and blue type themes for my Filofax. So I have the purple stickies, the pink stickies, and these are just a multicolor. They have green, but they're still kind of cute, so I like those. I made my dividers, Gorgeous Girls, printed them myself. And when I printed them using 8.5 by 11, I believe, cardstock paper. Printed them on my own inkjet. When I cut them out, I cut them exactly to size to fit, but I left the overhang for the tabs. So on each of the tabs, these are just white from the white cardstock. I used a set of Avery labels. I made up my own template to print on them, and then I'll just zoom in if you can see there. So they say diary, notes, pen pals, YouTube, racks, and blog, if you can see on the side there. I do need to print another divider, which is going to be used for my Inspired Design scrapbooking. So we'll open up here now. We have the flyleaf or the dashboard. As of now, I don't think I'll be putting anything on there because I really like the look of when I open my planner to see my little Gorgeous Girl divider. If I do, it'll probably be just a sticky note. If I want to put something into a certain space or a certain file or a certain section, quick notes or anything that I need to jot down, I'll just stick it on a sticky and have it replaced wherever it has to go later. So when you open up, you'll see the inside of my dividers. I wasn't sure, I didn't really like the idea of having just the plain white cardstock on the back, so I printed up a couple of my favorite Gorgeous Girls on each side of the divider as well. That way when you open up, you actually get to see something fancy inside the divider as well. So I've paper clipped together some of the Filofax papers, just the regular ones. That's some of my personal information, my Filofax registration card. Everything comes in from there. I paperclip those together. I attempted to make some pages, jotted down some notes. I printed these from the Filofaxy website and printed up some of these. Haven't done anything for yesterday, nothing for today yet, because I'm still using my Erin Condren, but I will be using these for jotting down notes specific to my social media. Of course, my ruler. I've decorated a few pages. Quite simple, didn't want anything too flashy, so I just put some of my flag washi, the plain pink washi with the little balls or balloons, and then that's it. So I printed these up right straight into the 31st of December, and then there's a note section on the bottom. When I printed these up, I changed the font and rewrote the calendars. I put my own calendar in there and changed all the sections as well. Plus they're printed in purple. I just used the white note paper pad that came in the back of my Filofax, separated it, and ran it through the printer from there. Now I've also got my calendar starting for January. It starts actually on the 30th of December, right through for 2014. Not sure how I'm liking this setup of the vertical with the time slots. I'll see how it goes. I really don't think I'm going to need to be scheduling all of my things to do based on the time increments, but I may just get a bit of washi or something I may print on the computer, whatever, something to cover that up, so it just gives me each column with the lines so I can draw, doodle, write anything then it needs to be written. So in my next divider, and same thing, printed, this one's for the notes. On the inside cover, 4 of my little gorgeous girls. Then I took my lavender or the lilac color line note paper that came with the Filofax and the pink, and said I was going to use these for general notes. I'd like to have something nice to look at, so I printed some of my little gorgeous girls in the corners. Plus, where the ink bled through, I decided I would invert the image and then reprint it on the other side. So now it doesn't look like anything's bled through. The same image is on both sides. So I've got this little girl, this one. She's one of my favorites. And this one here, she has a tattoo on her arm that says Mom. Her little bumblebee or butterfly girl. Music. And she's got a mask and a teddy. And this is my daughter's favorite one with the umbrella. She wants that one done in a picture to put on her bedroom wall. And these are supposed to be sisters, but my daughter tells me it's me and her. And there. And then we have to-do notes. Not sure what I'm going to do with these. I probably will just keep them as they are. If I do anything to jazz them up and make them more or less correspond with the Gorgeous Girl theme, I'll just print something up and have either something ran down the side or something across the bottom just with that theme. I've also got a few pages here that I got off, take off that paper clip, that I got off of Pinterest. This is stuff to sell, 31 days stuff to sell. I have a few things I wanted to sell on a Facebook group, so I was going to write that and track it there. I've printed it double on both sides. This is a household budget sheet. I just printed that one just to see how it would print. These are some finance pages. Of course, got this one from limetreefruits.com. Her printables are just gorgeous. She makes them all herself, hand paints them, and then she offers them on her blog. So if anyone wants to get this particular one, you just go to limetreefruits.com, and she's got lots of them there. They're gorgeous. I've also printed a book list. I have a few books that I want to read, a few that I have read. I want to keep track of that. At the end of every year, I do a scrapbook page, and I post them with all the covers of the books that I've read. So I'm just going to do a running total on that. This is one I thought was really cute. It's a Christmas gift list, so I wanted to write something in there. Haven't written anything yet, but I may use that one. Then we come to my pen pal section and the inside of my cover. Apologize for the light changing here. I'm in my room, and the way that the window is, the sun shines in and then the clouds cover and kind of throws everything off. So I just have the address sheets that are here. Not sure if I'm going to do anything to those, if I'm going to make anything different to add in. Time will tell. This is my YouTube divider with ruby. And the inside. Then I have the peachy beige color sheets and the yellow ones in here. I will be using this for my YouTube planning. I have a couple of printables that I'm working on to try to get printed out onto these sheets to use as well. This is my racks, so any racks that I send or any racks that I receive I will put in here. Now there's the inside there. So if you see this great form here, it's called a rack tracker. One of the girls in the Filofax Facebook group posted her version a couple of days ago of the rack tracker and the swap tracker. I thought it was just gorgeous. I've been trying to work something out for myself, couldn't really think of anything that I could do, tried a few things, didn't work. When I seen hers, I knew I was going to try it, but I wanted to use a different font because I wanted all my fonts that I'm using to match. So I did some quick little edits, used her basic form, and printed out my own version. So I've got quite a few of those printed up to start tracking my racks. And then of course with the racks as well, I wanted to write down the addresses that I've sent the racks to, or addresses from anyone so I can send out thank you cards or send racks back, whatever need may be. So I have some address sheets in that to put in here as well. And then as of now, this is the last section in my planner. This one is for my blog. I've been neglecting my blog, my gosh, since I think February, but I think it's time to get back in and start blogging again. So I will leave a link in the comments below how you can get to my blog if you want to have a look at anything for my digital scrapbooking. I'm also going to be starting to do some filofaxing and planner things in there as well, so that should be fun. So let's turn this over. You can see the inside. And here are the last of my gorgeous girls. And this is a weekly post planner sheet that I got from a printable on Pinterest. I can't remember the name of it now, but I will link it in the comments below if you'd like to go and get this for yourself. I'm going to use this for my blog posts, and if it works for doing the blog posts, I may use it for my YouTube as well. So basically it just gives you the days of the week, Saturday over to Sunday. Right here it says blog maintenance and upcoming. And then you change to the other side, and this one says your post title, ideas, internal links, external links, then where you want to promote, so it's Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, newsletters, others, the link up, photos, labels, follow-up ideas, and publish on. So I'm hoping that this is going to work quite well. If it works good with the blog, I will use it for the YouTube as well. So I just printed up a couple of pages of that so I would have those on file. Then in the back I've put my blue note paper and the rest of my white notepad separated. And of course, like most people here have, I have the lime tree fruits. I can only tell it to my Filofax, so I printed this off. I wanted this to be the last page in here because it kind of protects everything else, and I printed that off as well, and then on the back, me and my beautiful kids. Then in my back here I have my card envelope. I'm not sure if I'm going to put pictures in here or put receipts, or if I'm just going to print up something else to put in. I'll figure that out at a later point. Then in the back I'm going to be putting my notepad that came with my Erin Condren planner, my personalized notepad. I'll be sliding that in there, but it is a little bit big on the back for the notepad to stick in, so what I'm going to have to do is trim some of that off. The pages fit fine, but the actual notepad itself really doesn't. So that is just a general look at what I've done with my Filofax so far. Curious to see now what's going to happen over the next few weeks as I start to put it to work. So hopefully you enjoyed my video. I'm sorry if I've rambled on and on. I apologize. But thank you for watching, and I'll put all applicable links in the box below. Thanks.